Cleveland fires 6 officers involved in a deadly 2012 police chase. So this police chase happened in Cleveland, and this has been going on for a while now. And so we had 2 people driving in a car, just going along their merry way, and it turned out that the exhaust from the Cadillac sounded like gunshots, so police went after the Cadillac. As they were going after the Cadillac, they noticed that they started fleeing. So this turned into a huge pursuit and ended in the death of the 2 people driving the car who were unarmed.
Yeah, and I think this is the Brelo case, right? So, and the officer who shot these 2 individuals. Now the crazy thing about the shooting, Tamara, which is like this police officer gets on top of the hood of the car and empties a whole entire cartridge on these people, 2 African Americans who are both unarmed. And I mean, here's the thing. You can fire as many police officers as you want to. Until you change hearts and minds and resource allocations, you will always have a breakdown between communities of color and police departments, right? First, you've got to change resource allocations because communities of color are, you know, generally sometimes they're more impoverished, they have less people that are employed, and it's a system. The system is set up. It's a rigged system. It's a rigged game. It's rigged. The system is rigged. It's like it's a really bad Las Vegas slot machine if you're born black in America, right? Let's just be real. So the system is rigged. And so because the system is rigged, as part of that rigged system, police officers walk in with this preconceived notion that if you're African American, you are predisposed to commit a crime, which is utterly not true. Because I've never committed a crime in my life, but if I have a hoodie and I'm walking down a certain street in Washington, D.C., I will be perceived as committing a crime.
Yeah, it's also the education level that goes into these police forces. To become a police officer, it doesn't take very much. And I think if you're putting a weapon in someone's hand, they need a little bit more training than 6 months at school.
No, totally. Like, I think if you can't, I almost feel as though that police officers who go into inner cities, I feel as though they should one, have to live there.
Yeah.
Right? And number 2, before they even get a gun, they should live in the inner city without any weapons and without a badge for a week.
That's a cool idea, but that would never happen.
Oh, of course not. But I mean, I think you really got, but I mean, because I think you have to have a real sense of the community. Yeah,
and you have to be a part of the situation that you're kind of interjecting yourself into and taking control of.
If you're not of the community, and that's part of the breakdown. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that all African Americans are innocent. But I think there has to be sort of I can't even say it right. Like there has to be a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.